So, a couple of days ago, a clip got released. And, well, was this yesterday? Either way, we have got a couple of days ago, Caitlin Clark was in, well, she was in New York, I think, supporting Butler. And she, while she was there, doesn't matter where she is, Caitlin Clark is going to do whatever she can to work out. And it is funny because there was a certain NBA player that was there. One that happens to have a podcast and also went and spoke about it. And it is the man, the myth, the legend, the man who literally, I've never seen a guy crash out of the NBA quite like Pat Bev. He launched the ball toward, tried to hit someone with a basketball, missed, clocked a woman in the face with the ball, and then the fans were just kind of confused and threw the ball back to him. He then launched the ball back into the crowd, missed the guy again, and hit another random fan. He just hit two random fans in the face with a ball. He hit a woman in the face with a ball that wasn't even looking. He was like this close. I'm telling you. All that would have taken was the woman to be there with her husband and for the husband to have any sort of like survival, not even survival, it's like defense instincts, and it starts Malice in the Palace 2.0. And yeah, obviously this is him talking about running into Caitlin Clark.
NBPA basketball gym. Right?
Okay, the Players Association.
They gave us a gym that I paid for. Not entirely, but they took money out of my check and I paid for it.
You better get the fucking full usage of that.
Man, I got hot tub, cold tub, weight room, full court basketball room. I walk in today, I'm on one side working out. Caitlin Clark on the other side.
Really?
I look at myself, there you go. Two fucking legends, Patty.
And yeah, Patty Mills, obviously. So not Patty Mills, Jesus. Pat Bev. But being in the same spot as Caitlin Clark. And where is the NBPA, actually? Why do I think it was in New York? Event space. It's in Midtown. It is in Midtown Manhattan.
Did you say what's up?
You know I say what's up, but I'm not the type to say what's up to interrupt your workout because I don't like people to interrupt mine. She can shoot the shit out of it.
And the WNBA assist leader this past year.
And you know it's mad when like Pat Bev. I'm just gonna show you guys what what his percentages were. Like for people being like, oh, Pat Bev probably wouldn't say that about anyone because if you guys have not seen the Pat Bev stats, Pat Bev from three had a good like when he was in the Clippers for this 4-year period, he shot basically 40% from three. Yeah, he was never quite the same after he left the Clippers, but he literally went on a 4-year streak of pretty much shooting 40% from three.
She can shoot the shit out the ball.
She's a great shooter.
And she's one of those workout people, got to think, anytime I hit the court, I got to hit that bike. I'm older now, so I got to get on that bike and stroll for a couple 5, 6, 7 minutes. So while I'm strolling through the park, I'm looking at her shoot it. And she's one of those shooters where if you know as a gym rat, you guys know, like, damn, bro, why you throw that pass bad? Give me the ball in my chest. I'm like, oh, she's a gangster also.
Jesus. Imagine being a rebounder. You'd hate to be a rebounder.
Through the park, I'm looking at her shoot it. And she's one of those shooters where if you know as a gym rat, you guys know, like, damn, bro, why you throw that pass bad? Give me the ball in my chest. I'm like, oh, she's a gangster also.
She's lighting people up.
Throw me the ball the way I want it.
What drill was it? What drill was she running?
I don't know. She was doing a 2-in-a-row corner wing. And if you miss, you have to go back to the next spot. And if you missed again, you have to go back to the starting spot. She had a nice drill. I'm literally still in it.
That's nice.
And she was shooting the shit out of it.
Of course she was.
Right. So she was shooting the shit out of it. And
she's the face of the league.
Agreed.
I mean, obviously, you've got Pat Bev saying she's the face of the league. Which today. Is just objectively just the truth. There's no argument there. But, like, it is mad. Like, you're seeing... That's things like, notice how many male professional players can give their props. Like, yeah, because she's a hooper. And people are like, oh, why do the NBA players have no issue? Because they're not absolutely, they're, for lack of a better word, Caitlin Clark has not been they're not being told that Caitlin Clark is the reason why anyone's watching them. But also, the fact that they don't seem to have any issue with people calling Caitlin Clark the face of basketball. Because she has been called that. she's been called the face of basketball. A lot of people are saying it. They're like, oh, Caitlin Clark, or like the NBA doesn't have a real face. No one wants to be the face of the NBA. So, the face of basketball is actually Caitlin Clark. And people don't seem to have much of an issue with that statement. They really don't seem to have that much of an issue with that statement. And I think, is it 100% factually correct? I don't know, but it's not far off. I don't think Caitlin Clark is far off being referred to as the without question face of basketball. That's just my opinion anyway. I could be wrong with this. You could maybe argue that there are quite a lot of other faces of basketball, and look, I'm not gonna fight that point, because there are like Anthony Edwards, Wemby, these players. I don't think Tatum. As much as I think Tatum is good, I don't think he's quite good enough. I don't put Tatum in that top 3 or 4 players in the NBA category, even though he's the best player on the best team. But yeah, Caitlin Clark is the face of basketball. And it is, for me, the craziest thing about this story is it doesn't matter where she is in the world. You hear all these stories, it's okay, yeah. When Caitlin Clark had to go to, well, not when she had to, when she went to the Super Bowl game, or was it, the playoff game, the Kansas City Chiefs game, when she was with Taylor Swift. She was literally in Indiana that morning and got a flight to wherever the Chiefs game was. Wasn't in Indiana, and worked out in Indiana, and then got the flight immediately. And when it comes to Caitlin Clark, she's in New York supporting Butler because her boyfriend's coaching the Butler team, and straight away goes and it's a workout. There's no couple of days off. And I would assume Caitlin Clark would take a rest day, but it's not okay, yeah, the season's in 2 months. I can take 4 days off. And to be honest, it wouldn't make any difference. It genuinely wouldn't. If she took 4 days off, it would not make a difference. The thing is that if that becomes habit, it can become a big issue. And we've seen just how big Caitlin Clark has gotten. Just how much more built Caitlin Clark is now than she was a couple of years, or not even a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago. 7 or 8 months ago, how skinny Caitlin Clark was compared to what she is now. So, yeah, it's always a good thing when you see a player looking like they're trying to improve, and no question about it, Caitlin Clark is trying. And a lot of, I initially was you know what, maybe she would improve more in Unrivaled, but look, she's probably proven me very much wrong. Especially looking at, say, Aaliyah Boston, especially, where it doesn't look like anything has happened. It does not look like anything is happening with her. It doesn't look like she's made any major improvement in Unrivaled. The only positive thing is that hopefully she's in shape coming into next season, which is, if that's just the case, Unrivaled has been good. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.